Good morning, my loves. Bridget Patton here with Soul Massages. Just wanted to drop in a video about leading in this transition because I've had a lot of people wondering how exactly they fit into um, the shift that's happening on the planet and what does it really actually mean to be a leader. So, understanding first what this transition is, which many of you already know, are familiar with. The release of the ego that's happening and how our hearts are where it's at. And this is how we are able to really connect with Source, with our spirit guides, and with our angels. And this is how the Creator can provide us with a compass when we are making choices in our day to day life. So, understanding that what the ego is, it represents the fourth dimension reality. And the fourth dimension reality is all about survival, the scarcity mentality, feeling guilty about decisions and things that we're doing, self doubt, feelings of unworthiness. All of these things are all fourth dimensional realities, and that's a prompting for us to move into the fifth dimension. And what the fifth dimension is it's living from our heart space. It's love, it's generosity, it's all of the virtues that we would want in our day to day life to experience unconditional love. So, in order to get from the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension, we really have to step out and show up 100%. And what that means is when we're showing up 100%, that means that we're connecting with our heart space and we are making the choices that best serve our highest purpose, but we're also recognizing the ripple effect of what our decisions are going to impact. Knowing that when we make a decision, it's not just about us, that it's also about the rest of humanity and the planet. Because obviously we were put here to be stewards over this earth in our human bodies, and being able to live from our heart space is how we can really step out and be a leader. So I just wanted to touch base on this because I'm finding a lot of people doubting whether or not they're leaders. Any position in your life where you are making a choice above your own um, ego, and you're putting, and sometimes it's a choice for yourself. There's fear there, there's um, feelings that you're not good enough to do this. Who do I think I am? All of these kinds of things pop up into our heads. And my cat is joining in on this morning here. Say good morning. Okay, so she's also here to support us. So, just really paying attention to that kind of stuff because animals are also drawn to this energy. So, when we're putting off a leadership uh, energy, which is also leading from our hearts, animals are going to be drawn to it. They're going to reflect that. They're going to mirror that for us. So, tuning into that kind of stuff, tuning into synchronicities in your daily life, tuning into coincidences. Anybody who knows me knows I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. We're putting a frequency out, we're drawing things in. Whatever vibration we send out, we're going to get that back tenfold. If we're putting out feelings of guilt or unworthiness or self doubt or anything like that, we're going to draw in a situation that is going to help us get over that emotion. And if we don't pass the quote unquote test, what's going to happen is you're going to draw it in again later when the spiral comes back around, and you're going to end up having to conquer this the next time. And all you're doing is you're training the ego to surrender to spirit. And that is how you lead from the heart. You surrender your ego and you allow spirit to guide you. And it's scary. It's scary to the ego because, the ego's job is to keep us alive, is to help us survive here. But we have to be strong enough to release our self judgment and our expectations long enough for spirit to connect with us. We keep ourselves busy. We pack our days. We make excuses. That's the biggest reason why I see people not stepping up. They give a long list of excuses. And you know what? I have them too. I did it too. And all that's doing is preventing you from living this life full of joy, full of abundance and beauty. And the feeling that you get to have inside of this human body by surrendering to spirit is not comparable to anything the ego can offer. There's absolutely nothing that the ego can offer in place of or higher than what the spirit can offer. The spirit is in the fifth dimension and our ego is in the fourth dimension. And marrying the two by releasing the ego and by just being brave enough and having the courage to step out of our comfort zone and really get comfortable being in the unknown and understanding that it's going to be uncomfortable. But when we get to that uncomfortable state, we can train ourselves to surrender to that and understand that something really big is about to happen, something really powerful, a big shift is about to happen in our lives. And just honoring those emotions and validating those emotions, but not running away and hiding from them. Just knowing that these emotions are what guide us to go left or right. You know, do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? It provides a contrast for us. If we are feeling something that makes us sad or we need to release a part of our old identity because um, some situation came up and it brought attention to us that that's no longer serving us in this world, then we know that we need to move forward and we need to release that, and understanding that when it's time it will come back to us better and bigger than we ever could have imagined. Hopefully, this is something that really touches your heart and resonates with you. I'm here for everybody. I'm here to serve. I'm here to channel these messages through, sending love to each and every one of you. I think of all of you each time I see you watching or commenting or liking or sending or sharing. I send tremendous love to you because that's what my role is here. I just want to guide each and every person into this space because this is where I'm living, this is where I've been living, and I'm finally myself brave enough to reach out and lead others to this place. I'm confident in being able to do that. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Enjoy the sunshine. Get out there for a couple of minutes and just let the sun shine on your face and just be present. I love you and have a beautiful week.